My name is B.C. Thompson.
My name is Brendan.
My name is Matthew.
My name is Flores.
And the problem we want to talk about is time management. Time management with the transition from high school to college, we know like it's a new environment and everybody, you know, you have like your social life, academic pressure, you gotta adjust and it gets overwhelming. So again, I want y'all to raise y'all's hand if y'all ever been overwhelmed or stressed out in school whenever you first got here. That is very normal. And then our second problem we want to talk about is prioritizing poorly. We believe that scheduling and organizing the process of being a student can help a lot with creating a better environment for, you know, getting rid of like havoc and stress. And you know, we have a lot on our plate 24/7, so we want to help you guys maintain that. One of the big problems with time management I wanted to talk about was the parking and traffic problems here. I know like you could plan to get here at a certain time and like get to class at a certain time, but when you get on campus, there's like a bunch of traffic and there's no parking spots. So one of the things that I wanted to kind of touch base on was the fact that can cause, I guess, it affects the attendance. You know, people can be late and miss certain lectures, or they just won't go because they don't have anywhere to park. And I feel like if maybe we can identify some parts of, you know, around campus that aren't really being used as much, maybe we can make those or extend those into parking lots, or we could explore partnerships with nearby businesses kind of just around campus just to see if we can lease out parking lots, and maybe that'll help with bringing in like new students and it's a better attraction, just like a bigger place for everybody.
So, so another thing on this one is, how many of you here have a zone 3 parking ticket? No one, yeah? None of us are VIP like that. So what it is there's so many zone 3s and none of us have it because it's so expensive. So what's the point of having all those zone 3s? Only he could park there. Not even us, you know? So what's the point? You can't even park there. So what's the point of all those parking spots? We don't even use them.
But even then, I think the teachers, I think one of the teachers said that they actually have to still pay for their parking permit, even if they're a teacher, which is insane. Like, you're already a teacher, why didn't pay for it? But
Alright, so one of the main causes is gonna be lack of planning. So how many of you here have the problem of focusing on assignments and end up missing the actual big assignments? Exactly, so me too. So, or how many of you just go about your day responding to assignments as soon as they come up? Like, you don't even, you just respond to them? Oh, none of you. Alright, so basically we found out that the cause of time management problems, one of them is the lack of planning, because students focus on smaller assignments as if they're worth 20% of their grade. Also, we're all university students here. We all have other things to do. We have work, we have other classes, we have sports, we have stuff happening around. So basically, what I'm trying to say is lack of planning is a big problem when it comes to time management. And basically, me personally, I struggle a lot with time management, but after we worked on this presentation, it helped me a lot with school, with university, with my classes, with assignments. So I hope right now that you guys get what I got.
Next one is organized. People poorly organized. Raise your hand in here if you organize every day, every minute of the day. Alright, now raise your hand if you're not organized every day, you just go day by day. I know with football, I know we gotta organize, or like try to organize it out of football, I mean with football, cause we don't know when football is the next day. We have practice at 2 one day, the next day maybe have practice at 4. So like we try to be organized, but it's still don't work for us. And even with the teachers, like just throwing in assignments randomly, we don't know when we gotta do it or what it is due, and we still gotta worry about football. So most students don't know how to be organized, or they never been taught how to be organized. So like they just go day by day, just doing it, and like they basically just wing it. I think most people just wing it, right? Y'all be winging it every day, and so that's part of the poor organized skills.
all right, so I know that we just went over the problems and the causes. I'm gonna go and get into the positive parts of our time management. Before I get into that, I want to raise of hands. How many of you guys utilize your phone calendars, the physical calendars, or planners? Like every day. All right, that's like not a lot. So, I used to utilize my notes app. I don't know if you guys utilize your notes app. I try to do 5 things throughout the day, and I try to time them. So I always start off the day with the gym in the morning. That's one of the things I would always put first. And once I would do the gym, all the other 4 tasks became irrelevant. So whenever I was looking at solutions, I found out that scheduling is actually one of the best solutions in order to conquer time management. So I go ahead and put it there. I highly motivate you guys to utilize your phone calendars, physical calendars, or planners. I think it's really important in order to conquer time management and just finding a time gap throughout the day. And if you guys organize your stuff daily, you guys see that your day goes smoother and you get what's important done. Besides that, I also came up with another solution that I was looking up into when looking at time management. All of us pay tuition. Something that we pay within our tuition is actually the UTARGV Academic Support Services. We already pay for it. I know myself, I don't utilize a lot of the resources that we have. When I was looking into the solutions, I saw this and I thought it was an amazing solution with time management, of course. They offer many things such as free tutoring, advising, workshops, and that ultimately helps with time management. I know it sounds like very simple, it's something not crazy, but just scheduling an appointment whenever you guys can. I know all of us are on TikTok every single day, Instagram, and we always get unorganized, and the day goes by like this. I know I could be on TikTok scrolling for like an hour and I won't get anything important done. So just something simple like that, like setting up an appointment. It's actually located here on campus. I put the address right here if you guys want to go and take a picture of it. But I highly motivate you guys to utilize it. I mean, we already pay for it. Why not use it if it's free?
Alright, so being a good organizer, one good way that UTLGV students can be a good organizer is take 5 minutes out your day, like just sit down and like organize everything you gotta do for the week. Even though the week change almost every day, might have something to do one day, then the next day have something else to do. But I feel like if you just sit down and take 5 minutes out your day, you can be organized. And we got people on campus to help. I know with football and all the sports, we got the academic center where our academic advisors help us go day by day and tell us what we need to do, what we need to get done, when it's due, when is it done. And I think for non-athlete students, y'all can go to your counselors, or y'all can go to the academic center. Y'all can actually sit down and talk to somebody, and they will help you organize your schedule for the whole month. And like, so you can see when you gotta do it, when it gotta be, and when it has to be done.
Okay, so next, we have a solution for time management. It's called the 4D Time Management Solution. So, raise your hand if you think you're like really good with managing your time. Okay, that's easy. All right, besides you, everybody else, we all struggle with it, right? Something that's tough, that's something that has to be really well thought out. So these are 4 things that anybody can do that can just help you get stuff done and be better with your time management. So first, you have the do it now method, right? This one is my personal favorite. I try to use it the most. It's just once you get a task, you don't want to procrastinate, just do it right then, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody been there, we all got an assignment, we all be like, we'll do it later. We'll do it at 11:50, right? Instead, just once you get back to the crib or whenever you get to your study space, whatever it may be, just do it now. Next, you got the deferred. So this, you can schedule tasks that require more time and use a planner or calendar like we was talking about earlier. So this is just being more organized, right? Like if you got something that might be due a week later, instead of just kind of putting it in the back of your head and hoping you remember it and then catching yourself at the last minute trying to do that assignment, you can set a reminder. I know I use that a lot. I'll set a reminder for the day of, so I see it in the morning and I know later in the day I gotta do it. So that's a real good one, just staying organized and using the calendar and planning. Then you got the delegated. This one, I think it's more so you can reach out and look for help, right? You don't gotta do everything on your own. Like we were talking about earlier, you got the help center. With the help center, it's a lot of people that can help you, right? Or if you got a friend who's in your class with you or a teacher that can reach out, you can reach out to and they can help, right? So that's a real good one if you're stuck or you just wanna be able to do something efficiently. And then you got the deleted, right? You can eliminate unnecessary tasks that don't serve your goals. So you don't gotta do all the extra stuff, right? Just get the work done. You don't gotta do too much. And that'll help with getting stuff done and finishing your time better.
So now the final outcome. Now we feel like we gave y'all good ideas, or like we put y'all on a good path to have good time management, to be on time for some things. And like we still know we all humans, we all gonna be miss some things, be behind on some things. We still may be organized, have good time management. We still may miss an assignment or two, or like miss a lift or a meeting. But like we feel like we gave y'all steps, and like we showed y'all ways how to have good time management, be organized, where you go, who can help you be organized, and all the steps to have good time management, like finding better parking, talking to your counselor, your academic advisor, or even just going to the library and taking 5 minutes out your day just to sit down and like look at what you need to do, how you need to do it, like when you need to get it done. And like you can just sit down and talk to your partner or like one of your peers and see who can help you and when you need to get stuff done.
These citations are.
That's it?